Good day everyone. So I brought back the Galaxy Note 20 Ultra and sorry for the lines that I'm getting on my mobile phone screen. So I am using ExtremeROM 2.5. Let me show the about phone. 985F oblique DS Galaxy Note 20 Ultra dual SIM set, both IMEI numbers present. OneUI is version 7.0, Android version is 15 and baseband version provided. Build number, if you can see that ExtremeROM Nexus 2.5.0. I already make my device certified. You can see that. Now let me check the integrity. And you can see that I got strong integrity. I got 3 ticks which is in green color, which means that my mobile phone is having a strong integrity. Right now the thing is, developer finally released the 2.6 version, ExtremeROM Nexus version 2.6. I was not expecting that the updated version will arrive very soon, because few days ago we got 2.5 and now this is a good thing that developer is actually doing a hard work releasing the updates. So I got Galaxy Note 20 Ultra and I got data on my mobile phone and I got ExtremeROM Nexus version 2.5. I can dirty flash the updated version 2.6 over on 2.5 only for the Galaxy Note 20 or Note 20 Ultra. Must read the description. Those who have other model, read the developer details. If the set is eligible to get the update, like flashing a dirty flash, then you can do that. Otherwise you need to clean flash. Definitely after updating the ROM, I don't think so that the device will be stayed certified and the strong integrity will be stay here. Let's see. But if it is not in case, then I will try to make the device certified and I will get to get the strong integrity also. Obviously we have to download few files. Well, platform tools, in case if the mobile phone is not getting the ROM with the help of the TWRP Odin pack, then I will use the platform tools. But I hope that the ROM, when ExtremeROM Nexus version 2.6.0 will get flash easily with the provided Odin pack version 3. Version 3. Now, those who have Galaxy Note 20 or Note 20 Ultra, we have to download the updated Odin pack version, TWRP Odin pack 3. With the ExtremeROM Nexus 2.6, we have to use the Odin pack version 3. This Odin pack for the N985F and for the N986B as well. Link is provided in my video description. Click the link, it will take you to the downloaded server and the password is provided over there. Copy the password from there and click the link. Then download the ROM file according to the model and download the Odin pack recovery also according to the model. After downloading, must extract the Odin in same folder. Then open the extracted folder of the Odin. Double click the Odin file. Click OK on this pop-up window. The Odin will open and on Odin click any slot. I will go for the AP slot. Then I will go to my downloaded folder and I will double click the Odin pack TWRP file version 3 by double clicking on it, so the file will get selected. Now coming back towards the mobile phone, so we have to use a good quality of data cable and check the other side of the data cable must be connected with computer. Now I got the data and I got my Gmail login also, but in case if your data is important, save it to your computer hard drive. We are going for the dirty flash. In case if something goes wrong, data will get formatted. So if the mobile phone battery is below 30%, then charge it. Go to lock screen and turn off the screen lock by selecting swipe. Now power off the mobile phone. So when mobile phone totally gets power off, then we have to boot the phone into Odin mode. As I mentioned before that the other side of the data cable must be connected with computer. Check the mobile phone is totally power off. Press and hold the volume up key, volume down key. Connect the cable with the mobile phone. In few seconds, the mobile will show volume screen. Release both keys. Then press the volume up key once to boot the phone into Odin mode. In case if your mobile phone Odin mode show KG state, it must show checking. So on computer screen, Odin already detected my mobile phone because I have already installed the Samsung Android USB driver on Windows. On Odin, click Option, untick the auto reboot, go back to lock, then click Start on the Odin. So the recovery will start getting flash. When it is done, you will see succeeded one pass messages over here. Click Reset, click Exit, and go back to downloaded folder. Mobile phone must be booted still into Odin mode. Now we have to boot the phone into custom recovery from the Odin mode screen. Press and hold the volume up key, volume down key, and power key. Keep it pressed. When mobile phone restart, release first the volume down key. Done. When mobile phone shows Samsung logo, then release the power key. Okay, done. Wait few seconds. Okay, now release the volume up key. The phone will boot into TWRP. So I got the TWRP screen on my mobile phone and I got the internal storage on my computer screen also. Now I will go back to my downloaded folder and from the downloaded folder I will copy the newly downloaded ExtremeROM Nexus 2.6.0 for the Galaxy Note 20 Ultra. C2S is the code name of my mobile phone. Copy the ROM from the computer hard drive downloaded folder. Then go back to the internal storage of the mobile phone and paste the file on the internal storage of the mobile phone. So it will take a time, so we have to wait here. So I got the file on my internal storage of the mobile phone. Right now I am done from the computer. So first of all, I will disconnect the data cable from the mobile phone. Then we'll unlock the TWRP screen by swipe to unlock. Then tap the settings, go to third menu and to check if the screen timeout is like not maximum, then make it to maximum. Go back and tap install, scroll down. Definitely you will see the ExtremeROM Nexus ROM file, the updated one that I just copied. Tap to select the ROM file, swipe to start flashing it. The developer is asking that do format data, but in my case I don't need to format the data because I got the Galaxy Note 20 Ultra. So if I want to proceed without formatting data, I will press the volume up key once to start flashing the ROM file. The flashing will take a time here. Flashing finally done, script succeeded, right? Now tap reboot system. The mobile phone will stay little long on the Samsung Galaxy logo and then it will start booting. The first boot may take a little time. All things done very smoothly. My data is remains there. Data didn't get formatted because I did not did clean flashing, right? Now we'll go to settings to about phone, same model N985F/DS, and after tapping the software information, this is what I got. OneUI version 7.0, Android version 15, Google Play system remains same, basement version provided, build number. Now if you can see that ExtremeROM Nexus version 2.6.0. So let me check the device certified. First of all, I will clear the data of Play Store by going to the application information or details. We'll tap the storage, then we'll clear the data. Done. Then I will open the Play Store. I will tap the check certification. Could not fix the device certification issue. Well, I was expecting this. Now I will go to kernel SU because the kernel SU next provided here. I will open, then I will go to settings. Okay, then I will go to modules and I can see that all the modules are working and uh, there is no update showing on any modules. Let me check the integrity API error, internal error, something like that. Okay, now let me fix the integrity now. We'll open the kernel SU, and first I will tap the play integrity fix. Then I will open it. Make sure if this thing is enabled, disable it, right? Then tap fetch PIF, something like that. Cleaning up done. Go back, then tap tricky store and tap open. Tap the three lines over here, tap select all, then tap the three lines again, tap deselect unnecessary, then tap the three lines again, tap set valid key box. Set successfully. Tap the three lines once again, set security patch, tap set security patch. Then tap get security patch data. Okay, done. Tap save. Once again, tap save. Okay, save to target.txt. Done. Go back. Then tap URI Keybox Manager and tap the first option over here. Meets strong integrity with URI Key Manager. Done. Close. Go back to main screen. Keep tapping the Play Store. Go to application info. Tap storage. Clear the data, which is already done. Now I will check the integrity first. I got all the tick in green color. I got meets basic integrity, pass, meets device integrity, pass, meets strong integrity, pass. Now we'll go back and I will open the Google Play Store, checking the device certified, and my device got certified. So the device got updated from the ExtremeROM version 2.5 to the ExtremeROM version 2.6, and I got the strong integrity also. I will make another video showing the procedure of installing these modules, but those who already know how to do this procedure, I will provide all the modules links in my video description. You can straightly download all the modules, install it, and make the device certified. Currently, the kernel SU next version is this one that is on my mobile phone. Manager version is 1.0.9 12797, from which I got strong integrity. You have to give a super user permission to the play integrity by going to the super user section. Turn on the super user to give the permission, and same way, if you have any root checker, you have to give super user permission also. Done. Things all done very smoothly. Thank you so much. Do not forget to like the video. Keep watching my videos. Subscribe my channel. We'll see you again in my next video. Until then, goodbye.